Troublesome for Senga. His first pitch of the day is inside for ball one, and we're underway. And Ramos chops one to third. Nice easy hop for Mauricio. Low throw, and Alonso digs it out for the first out of the day for his last 22. Fly ball hit to left center field. Mullins going back in the gap to the warning track right at the fence. He jumps, he can't make the catch. Devers heads to second and pulls in safely with a double.
Boy, that ball.
Mullins tried to make a spectacular play against the wall and just came up shy, and Devers winds up with a double.
That ball carried. I didn't think he hit it.
With Matt Chapman on deck. And Adames goes down swinging on the forkball, and Senga's got his first strikeout of the day. About who was going to be the Mets' regular first baseman, Dom Smith or Pete Alonso.
Right.
Dom hits it to his good friend Pete, who makes the play to retire the side. Ron got the save. Inside and low, ball four, and the Mets have the first two men on. A 10-pitch walk for Lindor. And Soto tries to hold, but he went around strike three. Got him with a changeup. 23rd pitch of the inning for Tang. And Pete drives one to deep left center. Forget that. Pete Alonso, 250. Three-run bomb, 3-0 New York. And he pops one up on the left side. Chapman into foul ground, should have a play. And he does to end the inning. But Pete Alonso gets the Mets off to a roaring start, 3-0 after one. That one's hit down the right field line, slicing toward the corner. It's a fair ball. Bounces around in the corner to Soto, and Schmidt has a leadoff double in the second. He had a double and drove in a run. Oh! He gets hit by the pitch. That was a curveball from Senga that had. And he missed for ball four. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Andrew Kinzer, a 178 hitter. And that loads the bases with nobody out. And he hits a fastball toward the middle. Run down by Beatty. Out at second. Lindor to first. In time double play. A run comes in. But it's a 4-6-3 double play for the first two outs of the inning. Behind Ramos 3-1. And he lines one to center. Mullins moves over in front of it. Side retired. Senga limits the damage to one run. It's 3-1 New York. The Mets in the second. And Alvarez goes down swinging on a fastball. Second strikeout for Tang. One down in the second. And a tapper back to the mound. And Tang throws out Beatty, 2 away. And Nimmo goes down swinging on a fastball. That one was right down the middle. And Devers goes down swinging. So Senga comes back from 3-0 to blow away Devers. 21 apiece. And now he gets the strikeout of Adames. So 7 straight strikes for Senga and back-to-back strikeouts of the 2 and 3 hitters. And he rifles one to deep right field. Soto going back near the wall, and it's out of here. Dom Smith ties the game with a 2-run homer, his 3rd home run of the season. And the Giants draw even. It's 3-3. Schmidt hammers one on the ground. Mauricio plays the big hop and throws him out. Side retired. 2-run homer by Dom Smith ties the game. It's 3-3 in the third. He hits this one out to right field. Back goes McRae. He's on the warning track to make the catch. McRae was playing practically on the warning track. Didn't have to go very far. And Dom whacks that one toward the gap. Trying to run it down is Mullins, and he gets there to make the catch. Mullins using his speed to run down that fly ball. He had the walk-off hit last night. That's hit hard and caught by Chapman. The Gold Glover flashed out of nowhere to snag that liner for the first out.
Another high pitch what Pete got on top of here. The home run was around belt high.
One is 218th today.
Oh.
Pulled on the ground down to first, and Dom Smith
Couldn't get there.
And beat McNeil, and he just beat him.
Jeez.
He didn't trust that Gage was going to get there, and I'm not sure if he beat him or not.
Well, he didn't trust he was going to. Second night in a row, right, for Glaber?
Swing and a miss, and Mauricio down on strikes. So Gage has his first strikeout in the 1-2-3 inning. After 5, Mets by a run. He skies one into shallow left. Nimmo coming in hard, gets there, 1 out.
Got that.
1-2. Struck him out with a slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gregory Soto to polish off the Giants in the top of the 6th. 5-4 New York. Let's see if Beatty is inclined to swing 3-0. He takes ball 4, so Beatty walks for the second time. That's lined into left center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Alvarez around third. He'll come in to score. Brandon Nimmo with his second RBI hit of the day. And the Mets have a 2-run lead at 6-4. And Francisco bounces one toward the hole. That goes through for a base hit. Beatty around third. He's heading home. The throw by McRae. Not in time. Francisco Lindor found the hole on the right side. His second hit of the day and his second RBI, and it's 7-4 New York. Nimmo at second, Lindor at first with 1 out. And Soto pops one up. Into foul territory comes Smith. And Dom squeezes it for the second out. And Pete breaks his bat as he lines it to center, but it's caught there by Lee to retire the side. 2-1 coming. Chapman hits a 3-hopper to shortstop, and Lindor throws him out to end the inning. So Tyler Rogers with a scoreless inning, his first outing as a Met, 7-4 New York. And Brett hits the breaking ball into left field. That's down for a base hit. Mauricio will have to stop at third as that ball got quickly to Ramos, who was playing shallow. 1-1 to Nimmo with the bases full. And he lines one the other way for a base hit. Mauricio is in. Mullins will stop at third. Brandon Nimmo with his third RBI hit of the day. And it's 8-4 New York. And Lindor smacks one toward the gap in right center field. This might clear the bases. Mullins is in. Beatty scores. Nimmo will stop at third. 2-run double for Francisco Lindor. He's got a 4 RBI day, and the Mets lead by a half a dozen. It's 10-4. And that curveball goes over his head. It gets by Kinzer, and in to score comes Nimmo with the 11th Met run.
And they have today.
Pulled on the ground down to first. Dom Smith grabs it. Tosses to Beck for the third out, but the Mets put up a 4 spot in the bottom of the 7th and lead 11-4. 2-2 to Jung-Ho Lee, and he pulls one down to first. Diving play by Alonso. He takes it to the bag with a dive. Double dive by Alonso for the out.
Nice going, Pete. We mentioned that we showed all of his prowess.
The problem with soup dumplings, I find, is that I make a mess.
That's part of the joy.
Reaches down in the backhand and throws out Kinzer to end the inning. Alonso had a 3-run homer back in the first inning. He lines this one down the right field line, and that'll go to the corner for extra bases. Throw coming into second is wide off McRae, and Alonso will go to third as the ball rolls toward the tarp, and Pete will stop at third base.
Wow.
A double for Alonso, an error on McRae, getting him to third, and Pete having himself a day on the sports night tonight and every night. McNeil hits one on the ground. That'll get a run in. Smith throws out McNeil. Alonso comes in to score to make it 12-4 New York. 2-2 to Mullins. And he takes strike 3 called, inning over. And we head to the 9th with the Mets on the verge of snapping a 4-game losing streak for a dozen years. That's drilled down the right field line by McRae. That's going to go into the corner for extra bases. McRae can fly, turns second. He'll make third base easily. So Brad McRae getting his first start of the season. 3-2 coming. Fly ball, center field. Mullins chasing back to the warning track, and it's out of here. Willie Adames hits a 2-run homer, his 17th of the year. It's now 12-6 New York. 2-2 from Garcia, and he got him looking, and the ball game is over. The Mets put an end to a 4-game losing streak and move back into first place in the National League East.